I'm gonna stream Mabinogi, and that was during the master plan event. So I get sentimental about some stuff, and that's like one of them. Is that
Aw.
clip is like the very beginning of my whole journey. In truth, I wish I can tie it more into Mabinogi lore, but I'll be honest, I'm not good at that department at all.
No, it's
Like
okay.
I'm
Me too. Me too. So how long have you been playing Mabinogi for?
I have been playing Mabinogi since November of 2010. I remember starting like in the middle of it, and um, I guess it was around that time, and then I played for a couple good few years, took a break, and came back around like in then 2019 or 2020.
Oh wow, that's actually recent that you came back.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that seems to be like a lot of people do that where they've played since like a really early date and then they've taken a long break and then they've just more recently come back like in the past, I don't know, like 7 years, something like that. I know it's not like recent, but it's kind of
Yeah, yeah,
recent
yeah,
with how long the game's been up for and stuff.
for sure. And then I'm not sure if you remember when the Echo Stones, like when that whole story arc came out for, I forgot her name, Ian, and
And yes, no, I
yeah,
remember.
and yeah, that was around the time I quit. Actually, I think I remember like
Oh.
there was a long period of time before that I would just log in and AFK, and it came to a point where I just stopped logging in altogether. So
Oh. Okay.
yeah,
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, but it's good to have you back,
well,
obviously.
thank you. I'm so happy to be back. Like Mavi is my home and always will be, as we all say. This is where we come back to, you know.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. It's like kind of like our childhood in a way, right?
Exactly, it's where we grew up. Yeah.
So, I would like for you, because you are a content creator, a fellow content creator, and I know everybody's gonna fall in love with you, obviously. If you would like to give yourself a shout out, like, yeah, where do we find you, and what do you
Um,
do?
I for sure Twitch. I I'm primarily a VTuber on Twitch that streams mostly Mabinogi. I've been touching here and there different variety games, but Mabinogi is my usually go-to. Um, I normally stream on Tuesdays. Um, and my other platforms I also do is YouTube. I make little Mabinogi shorts with other like shorts that is the memes that people are used to hearing and seeing, and just kind of put it in a Mabinogi platform because it's always so much fun to do. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to make as many, but but I always keep an eye out for there. Eventually I hope to make more eventually, and I think I'm finally remembering what Twitter is, or X. Zitter. I like to call it Zitter. But I'm starting to make some posts on there. Most of the time you'll catch it though, me posting when I am actually live streaming. I've been using that more so for that. But I'm starting to have some sort of existence there. But those are the three platforms that you'll find me on.
And I think I heard, which by the way, I will have all of the links in the description below for you guys. Um, I think I remember hearing that you have just recently come into doing like content creation.
I did. Actually, it's been 1 year. Ex-
Wow.
yeah, January 3rd. Actually, I made my YouTube videos a few months, like early December or something. It wasn't anything serious. It was like the same thing as shorts, but I didn't understand how shorts worked. So,
Oh no, it's same,
so
same, same.
yeah, I just made they posted them as YouTube videos because it was over the minute mark. So I'm like, oh, I
Yeah,
made a short.
and then you thought that it would like maybe automatically, if you put like shorts in it somewhere, that it would automatically make it a short,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
That's what
did.
I thought. That's what I
I
thought.
had no idea. But yeah, because and then I made those first, and then it wasn't till January 3rd of last year where I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stream Mabinogi, and that was during the master plan event. So I guess actually my first 2 weeks to that month, I think, was primary my content streaming was me doing Stardust and losing my mind.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing.
it was it was great. Like I remember, gosh, I don't even have the clips of that anymore, but I do have like one of my videos. It shows like it's titled like my Stardust journey on YouTube. The very first clip of me only saying, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of Stardust and see where
Oh
it's
no, and
going,
then
you
you
know?
just kept going and kept going.
Yeah, yeah, and that clip is the only thing I have from that stream, and it just I get sentimental about some stuff, and that's like one of them. Is that
Aw.
clip is like the very beginning of my whole journey, and it's been amazing.
Did you actually end up finishing Stardust in the end?
Yes,
Oh
I
my
did.
god. I'm so proud of
Yeah,
you.
I
So proud
the
of you.
first like the first master plan event came out, and I finished getting to rank 15 because that was my only goal. I did it purely for the butterfly skin.
I,
Like,
I did the same exact thing. I just immediately
yeah,
got it all the way up for the appearance of it. But
yeah,
then,
that's
like,
exactly.
later on, then you did all, like, the sub skills and stuff, right?
Like the second time this last one or the one before that. This is our third master plan, isn't it now? I think. I
Well,
don't
third
know.
master. No, there's
Oh,
been a lot,
multiple.
but
Oh, right, I quit. I forgot. Sorry. Uh, yeah. So, but this would be my third, I think. The last one is where I did take time to stream. Also, me working on the regular, of the sub skills. Yeah,
right.
and that too was also emotional because I remember when I finished it on rank 15, which I don't have a video out, but I do have all the footage and everything. But it was funny because Kovu was with me, and every time, like, he was with me in the chat, and the other people that were watching, we were all watching me ranking up and failing every time. And every time we tried to play like an emotional like song to get it all ramped up and everything,
Oh my
and
gosh.
then Kovu's like back there like redeeming all the applauses and everything like that. Like, dude, I failed. And then the
Oh
next
my
one,
gosh.
he was right. And I was like, oh, it
Oh,
was
he was
great.
hyping you up.
Oh yeah, he was a big
He was
hype man at
cheering
that
you
time.
on.
Yeah. I was so thankful to Kovu, honestly.
Yeah, shout
I
out to
really was.
Codevu.
Yeah, shout out to Kovu.
So, I actually wanted to ask you a little bit about your VTuber. I would like to know the story behind her.
That's a good question. It's all good.
A loaded
The,
question, maybe?
a little, just a little, but not much. Because in truth, I haven't really revealed too much about her. The
Oh,
primary
okay.
thing, the primary thing I have for her is that, of course, I'm a sea fairy with an identity crisis. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I came from. But you know what? Everyone here's pretty swell, and I just want to hang out and just like make people laugh.
Wait a minute. That could be why you don't have a backstory, is because you don't know where you are. You don't know about
Exactly.
yourself.
I don't know
Exactly.
anything. Yeah, but and, but there has been like little bits of lore thrown out here and there for those who have been watching me stream, like during Halloween, for example. There
Right.
was like a little bit of a identity crisis where I kept hearing other voices, and there seemed to be different type of people, like a bunch of crazy things going on.
Oh, I
But
think I saw that recently. I think
yeah,
I saw a clip of that.
yeah.
I think so. I think that was like just the other day, actually, ironically.
Yeah. So as it stands, because of there's like these different personalities, different voices and other characters, it makes it more difficult for me to know, or for my character in the sense to know exactly who she is. But in the end, she's trying not to worry about it, too much, because she's like, well, I'm having fun. This is okay, right? It's fine. Right? It's the meme with the dog with the fire all around him. It's fine.
Yes, yes.
But I hope to reveal that story more as it goes. It's still in progress in that term, though, but there are significant characters that have shown themselves thus far, aside from being the primary one, which is Lumina, the sea fairy, or she calls herself one.
Yes, yes. Well, I can't wait for that to come out. Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Or more of it, I guess.
It would be better if I write it in a document and not just try to keep it all in my
Oh,
head because I forget.
that would be good, actually. And it could be like a full like release of it or something.
There we go. The lore. The lore.
The whole lore doc.
In truth, I wish I can tie it more into Mabinogi lore, but I'll be honest, I'm not good at that department at all.
No, it's
Like,
okay. Me too. Me too. It's just, sometimes it's maybe fit for other people. Maybe
yeah.
it's just better fit. Like you could still do it. I feel like you do a good job at it, but
Oh, thank
maybe
you.
maybe other people too. Maybe yeah.
Maybe. I'll wiki someone. I'll wiki
Yeah.
someone.
All right. So what has been a highlight for you since becoming a content creator? Is there
Oh my
like a
gosh.
specific moment that you'll like always remember as part of, your whole, I don't want to say career, maybe
Yeah,
career?
yeah, yeah. Maybe Korea, maybe question mark? Partner? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. No, sorry. I only say like that because there's so many people telling me that recently. I'm like, no, I'm here. Don't mind me. It's okay. But no, for highlight wise, man, there are so many highlights in my opinion, like that I've had thus far, because it's only been 1 year, and that's the
Yeah, I
crazier
was gonna
thing.
say all in a year too.
Yeah, it's just been 1 year, and it makes me excited, a little nervous about what the future holds from there. Cause like, how much higher can this get? Because from the get-go, I purely started streaming just to, just kinda to get out there, just to more or less, like, hopefully brighten and make someone laugh, because I know how little things, like watching another person, the little interactions can change a person's day.
Hmm.
And that's why I really wanted to do it, because I have a lot of background too with customer service as well as hospitality business. Not a degree or anything. I was just a front desk clerk. I was the girl that made cookies every night. But no, I just really wanted to, even if it was small, I just wanted to impact people's days. So if they had a time out of their if they had time in their day to come see me, and I'm able to make them laugh, then that was just my goal. That was my only goal when I was streaming. But
Oh.
since then, thank you. It's just grown to be like this phenomenal thing. I'm sitting at 1.3k followers on Twitch, which still blows my mind. And like, for me, like, even getting into soul streams was a big moment for me, and even getting like at the same time with you and Hero and Ronnie and Lilac, I was just shook. I'm like, wow, look at these gigas,
We
look
did
at
it
these people, we
together.
did it together. I was so happy. And then and of course I will have to say, like, having given the opportunity to stream with Nanners was a huge
Yes,
thing.
yes,
Oh
yes.
my
I
god.
watched that. Oh my god. You did so good. I know everybody's probably told you that by now, but
Yeah,
jeez.
like, I can't even bring it into words. I really can't. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the things, yeah, because like, I never thought. And what's crazier is that I actually remember learning about VTubers by watching a video that had Nanners in it. So Nanners, along with Iron Mouse, and I want to call her Zenyatta. I don't know why. Zentra, I think her name's Zentra. Oh, the community's gonna come after me. but uh, I saw the three of them getting interviews by Anthony Padilla in his video about what a VTuber is, and I remember, wow,
Oh.
and it was right when it came out. So whenever the day is for that video, that was like the first time I thought about, like, man, it would be kind of nice to be a VTuber, like, it would be
Yeah.
nice to put myself out there and not have to worry about, like, I can still kind of separate where I can have my private life, and then but still able to put myself out there to meet and greet and help people.
Right.
So yeah.
But you could do it in a way that you can control how you want to be seen as well. In
Yeah.
a way.
Well, in a way,
I feel like
yeah.
I'm not describing that properly, but like
It's okay. You're good. But yeah, no, and from the fact it went from that to suddenly being asked, like, yeah, do you wanna stream with VTubers? Sure. Okay, how about Nanners? I'm like, sure. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be cool. It's cool. I mean, it'll be fantastic. I would love this opportunity. Thank you.
oh my gosh. And I when I was setting up Nyanner's character, I didn't realize it was gonna be you that was gonna be doing the sponsored stream either. Like,
Really?
so at that point, I was like, how's Lumina gonna like the character? Is she gonna like it?
No, it was so well done. I loved it. It was so good. I'm like, oh
Thank
my
you.
god. Yes.
But yeah, I would like to ask some questions that are more so, I guess, personal questions. Just, or not like too personal, but like getting to
Yeah.
know you kind of questions.
Sure.
So do you have a favorite music genre?
That's a good question.
Or is it like all over the place?
It's kind of all over the place. I remember I used to listen to like a lot of like fan made songs growing up from different video games, like
Right.
fan bases wise. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know a lot of those. Which ones I don't know. If someone threw it at me, I might know it. But I hate to say it, I don't know like everyday artists like pop
No, it's
music.
okay. I'm pretty much the same. I'm the same.
Let's go.
And I'm like a huge mix too, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies outside of gaming?
Honestly, I don't think I do.
Do you want-
I think,
Okay, wait. Do you want me to skip? I can
no,
skip
it's
it.
okay. No, it's all good. Like, I believe that actually, I mean, I draw. I like to do art. I made
Oh,
my own
okay.
emotes. Yeah. Like, so I do like to draw. I've made my own emotes. I've made like the banner and stuff like that.
Right.
And Like in truth it's just a hobby though. I don't do it too often just because unfortunately I hyper focus. I have a very strong hyper focus moments where I'll work on something, and if it doesn't reach that expectation, I'll spend like hours on it. Kind of like
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
yeah. And even then I look at it, I'm like, this will work. And I'm like, oh, I was supposed to eat an hour ago.
Oh my gosh.
Just like streaming, you know? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Anyways.
No. No. I mean, kind of true. Kind of true though. Let's be honest. It's completely true. Did you have a dream job growing up?
I think I wanted to be a firefighter, a ballerina,
Ooh. Ooh.
a veterinarian.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think there was something else in there. I can't remember too many actually.
No, it's okay. Like those are still really
Yeah.
good dream jobs. I mean,
Thank you.
all little childhood little dreams. I love it.
Yes. I just grabbed my Barbie and put her in a fire truck and zoom.
Wee woo wee woo.
We're on the weekend.
All I can think of is like tiny little Lumina with her little butterfly wings and being like wee woo wee woo.
Sorry.
Oh my god, adorable though, adorable.
Thank you. I might have to draw that later.
Oh my gosh, honestly, I would put it on here, like on the screen. If you draw it,
Oh my
like
God.
I will put it on screen.
If I get it done in time, I will.
Yes, yes. Oh, trust me, we have time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sometimes these interviews, for everyone who's watching as well, sometimes I'll do these interviews like a couple months ahead of time, depending on, you know, what I have planned and stuff. But yeah, so you have tons of time, don't worry.
Let's go.
So yeah, there might be a thing up on screen, by the way. At this point, like in time of this video.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, is there any advice that you would like to give people, whether it be in real advice or in-game advice or both?
Sorry, I'm like.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. It makes me stop for a moment to think about it because I think the biggest advice that I would give in general is to essentially like it basically is the sum of it is just be yourself. Never be afraid to. And it's easier said than done because for sure I for sure know how that kind of feels because in truth, despite how much I enjoy, like hanging out with friends and being with people,
Yeah.
I actually have a lot of anxiety.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. And it's like, and if it's something that you think you're willing to try, and if you don't stop thinking about it, there's never any harm in just trying because, it could be something that you really want to do. But always keep in mind too, like of course, if it doesn't work out, you at least tried, and that's the
Right.
important thing because otherwise you're just gonna be living kind of with that regret of not knowing what could have been or not even doing it in the first place. And I'm the kind of person that kind of hates always staying on that kind of feeling, or does not, well, not so much hates, like I know that that always hangs over my head. Like what if I, for example, like
like
yeah.
not knowing if you would have done it, would you be somewhere else, kind of thing.
Right, like, cause like the thing with me streaming, and then with me, applying for Soul Streamers,
Right.
and then me accepting or going into the stream with Nanners, and it's not only just those three things, cause I know I've listed them before, but it goes into heavily hands with what do you call it? With everyone I've met, from my viewers to the friends I've made on the Twitch community that also plays Mabinogi, everyone that I've met in Mabi prior, like this. Like we said before, we grew up, like we essentially grew up in Mabi with all of each
Yeah.
other. There's so many players that played for so long, and it's like it's almost kind of crazy in a way, but
We're kind of growing here.
yeah, exactly. So yeah.
And we just continue to do so, even if we're, I don't know, like well into our 20s, 30s, 40s even. Who knows? Who knows how old we'll get on here? Who knows?
We're always gonna have our inner child, and in the world, there's never a point when we'll ever stop learning things. We can't learn everything, and we'll
Right.
just continue to grow. So that's what's awesome about it. Yeah, and actually, Tammy, do you mind if I share something as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Because it kind of ties into it. It's Okay, um, so in truth, for me,
Mhm.
I hesitated the longest time because I said it was my anxiety.
Yes.
The only reason why I decided to start streaming was because I actually was undergoing or recovering from an illness.
Oh,
Um,
okay, okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It started back in 2022 into 2023.
Oh,
My
wow.
community, yeah, my community knows that I have, um, that there was something going on,
Mhm.
and there was a point I had to stop streaming for a little bit. But in the sense, I'm still in the recovery I'm still in the recovery progress, and I'm doing well. I'm doing well, but it's it took up until getting, got diagnosed, and then me going through all that treatment. And the moment when I was off my treatment, I was thinking, like, man, I really want to stream. Like, I really just
Aw.
want to meet people. I really don't want to have this as a regret, in my
Right.
bag of regrets. So that's what kind of finally pushed me to do it. And I don't, and again, I am honestly just so happy that I made able to touch so many people's lives.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, 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 it's okay. I understand completely. And
Thank you.
I really love that you were able to put a story with the advice because it was beautiful
Yeah,
advice.
thank
So
you.
thank you for that.
Of course, of course. Maybe
I
one day
hope
I'll be. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I hope everybody takes that advice to heart.
Yeah, because I will share the full story eventually, but I
Right.
think I would like to wait a little longer,
Yes.
pure,
That's okay.
purely just because even without people knowing, people have been very generous to me when I'm streaming,
Yeah.
and I'm so like they have no idea. I tell them all the time. I'm like the reason why I get so emotional is because how they have no idea how much they're actually helping me, and I don't want them to do it though just because they know I'm going through this.
Right.
So, but I'm not gonna be hiding it like, oh yeah, perfectly, everything's fine. But I'm working on it, guys. We'll get there. It's okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah, yeah. Mm,
Oh my gosh. Well, like I said, thank you for that advice. It was
yeah.
so beautiful. And I'm so happy
Mm,
that you shared that with us.
mm.
Um so I did want to say thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me here.
It was
I
a lot of fun.
This is another dream come true, honestly. Actually, I'll be
Oh.
honest with you. Because I've seen your videos and I only caught you like in the last year, and I'm like, I love these are so amazing. I love it that we're getting like a chance to meet the people in the community that are still around us, and I'm like, she's so
Yeah. I mean,
cool.
I figured like this all kind of ties
Mhm,
into the whole like everybody grew up on here. I kind of figured it would be a good idea because a lot of us grew up like around each
mhm.
other, but
Yeah,
there was still like a lot of us didn't
know
meet
who?
each other and we didn't know
Yeah,
about each other still, even despite having kind of been there all together
right.
for all those years.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's just
exactly.
kind of a different way, like not directly getting to know them, which is kind of but
Yeah,
like in a
no.
different way, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will admit, I think the first video I saw from you was actually me watching Berry Swirl's video, because I remember Berry
Oh,
Swirl's name. I used to know her back then, but it's been such a long time, and I've changed my name since then too.
so it was kind of like a curiosity then, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I want to reach out and say hi, but at the same time, I'm like, she could be very busy. I don't want to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you. I got you. Yeah, I felt the
yeah.
same way with some people. Um, so yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons that I did this. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
um, but yeah, so I guess we'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you another day in Erinn. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.